right, y'all, we are in Goodwill, and I'm gonna walk y'all around, see what we can find today. Not really looking for anything specific other than a chair for my vanity, but y'all don't know, that don't mean nothing. We're gonna see what we can find, and if I love it, I'm gonna bring it home. So let's go. So they had some really pretty and interesting furniture type pieces in Goodwill on this day. Like this piece here with this large mirror. I didn't check the price on that, but I thought that it was a great piece. Then they had this beautiful looking rug. I was not interested in it, but I did want to show y'all how pretty I thought it was, and it looked really clean. So definitely check Goodwill for large rugs. We have bought rugs at Goodwill like that before and just brought them home and pressure washed them. And then I found this. What in the world is this? Is this some sort of lamp, or was this something that they used back in the beauty salons back in the day? And then I thought that the price on this mirror right here was amazing. I do not need this, but I show y'all a lot of these things just to show you what's available out at the thrift store, just in case it's something that you're looking for as well, or that you might be interested in and say, well, the thrift stores never sell that kind of stuff. Well, I'm here to tell you that they most likely do. And then look at these coloring books, y'all, and just the books in general. I love looking through the books. Alright, so I've made my way down the aisles over here just to check a lot of the little home decor and just a lot of different little things over here just to see what they have. Look at this jewelry box. I thought that this was very beautiful. We all know that I have this small obsession with little boxes. However, this one had something like, I don't know, fabric on top, and so it would have been hard to stack. I normally like to stack stuff. And then they had some terracotta pots, and look at all of this Ray Dunn stuff. How many of y'all still collect Ray Dunn? This looked to be like a little Christmas birdhouse. I thought that that was very sweet. I love to take old little tins like this and use them as little backdrops on a plate rack or just on my backsplash, anything like that. You'll see me do that a lot in my decor. Some fun, tiny little things out here at Goodwill. I think that probably came from Hobby Lobby or something. But then I came across this interesting owl pen. I thought that this was a fun little find. However, I did try it out and it did not work. So I left that behind. And then because my dad has a big pontoon boat that he wants everybody to go out on, we are trying to gather enough life jackets for everybody. So I wasn't sure if he needed another one of these for the kids or not. So I was asking the lady about what would the price be on this, because I didn't see a price tag on it. And she said it would be $3.69, but we did get in contact, I believe, with my dad, or Kelsey said that he had enough. He really didn't need any more. So I guess I'll stop trying to pick those up. I thought this little miniature creamer in the bowl was very pretty. It was a candle, actually. Somebody made it into a candle. It says made in Japan there on the bottom. So probably a collectible little piece. Somebody's going to get very lucky to find that. This piece right here had me so curious. I had to know what this was. I thought it was beautiful, and you can probably see that I'm just looking it over, trying to figure it out. I have to stop, excuse me, and do a quick little Google search on it because I'm like, what is this? It was so heavy and so beautiful. I just had to know. So stay tuned if you want to know what that is as well. And then I spotted some of these beautiful cornbread pans up here, cast iron, and they're black. So I was definitely checking these out, and I was really surprised when I turned it over to see the price, because a lot of times Goodwill prices these up for probably 3 times that amount. Now, I could probably kick myself right here, but I left these Homer Laughlin restaurant ware little saucers. I know that some of y'all are probably screaming at me saying, if you didn't want them, why didn't you get them for us? But I don't know, y'all. I don't know. There's something about the saucers with the little hole in the middle that holds the cup that I'm just not that crazy about. And I know that you could use those and put like a little plant on them, or excuse me, or a little creamer or something. So I am kicking myself that I did not get those, because that is the type of dishes that I am now collecting. Just give me all of the chunky restaurant ware dishes. I absolutely love them. And then these are actually false craft dishes here. You see the USA stamp or engraving, whatever you want to call it there. But the other ones, the big ones, I did end up taking a sticker off of it. I don't film it, but you can clearly see that they are a false graph dish. Kelsey actually almost got all 3 of these big ones, but she wanted to at least have 4 or 5 for her whole family, so she left those. Now we're going to just look over some of the Christmas things, because y'all all know we shop for all seasons all year. Who's getting excited for all of the Christmas decor? Tell me your plans. What's everybody going to be decorating with this year? Let me know, and I can be looking out at the thrift stores for you. Elizabeth's cat is literally up here on the desk with me while I do this voiceover, and she is slapping me in the face with her tail. So if that gives you any idea of what's going on here in the background. In case I didn't mention, I am here with Kelsey, Elizabeth, and the lighting just got really weird over here, but she's done filled her buggy up, y'all. Look at that.
I have some this way. It's 100% leather.
Oh, wow, that's nice. So I have some very interesting finds from today's thrifting trip. One is, well, actually 2 are going to be pretty useful. The first thing that I picked up was, and I've been wanting one of these for a long time, is one of these, I forget what you call them exactly. I'll put it on the screen here, but it's one of these weights right here where you can hold on with both hands like this and do different exercises and all. I've been wanting to try one of these for a while, but I just didn't want to pay full price for it if I really didn't think that I was going to like it. So since I had Kelsey with me today, and she's like very athletic and into fitness and all that kind of stuff, I asked her, was $4.69 a good price? And she said yes, that they are normally a lot more expensive to that. She said just to make sure like that nothing here is, you know, gonna rub off on your hand or be rough, and up here, like, this is just dirt. So really all I need to do is give this a good wash, wipe it down. Its body height is what it says here in the front, and it is a 10 pound. So that sucker's pretty heavy, and I know 10 pounds is not a lot, but You gotta start somewhere. And then I had no business probably buying this, but I did. I love it, and it's gonna fit into my decor so much better than the other two I have that are like this, that are silver. And it is this cast iron corn skillet. No, yeah, cast iron. I don't know. It's not a skillet pan. I don't know. What do you call this? It's a little bit smaller than the other ones that I have, and I have the perfect spot where I want to put this. Look how beautiful the color is on this one. This one, and they had the other one y'all saw up there in the footage, but I already have two that I'm going to sell and get rid of because I like this one so much better. And I just really wasn't liking the silver in my kitchen after I redone a lot of stuff. But I think this one hanging up on the wall, because y'all see it has, you know, the little hole there, just hanging on the wall like this is going to look so good. I really wish you could see this side. Like, I wish there was a way, and I guess you could if you put a long enough nail, hang it where you saw this side. I don't know. I'm going to play around with it and see. But isn't this just the cutest cast iron piece? It was only $4.69 too, which I think is a very good deal, because normally Goodwill will mark these up, like I said, because they're very heavy. But yeah, I think that this was a very sweet little find, and it will fit into my decor flawlessly. This next piece, I am actually going to use this and try it out for y'all in this video. So I had no idea what this was. I just knew that I really liked the design on it and just how old it looked. Like I said, again, I'm in Goodwill. I had no idea what it was. I am always learning, which is fun. But this is an egg coddler, from what I understand. Let me put my glasses on, because y'all know I can't see nothing. But look how beautiful this is. An egg coddler. If you know what an egg coddler is, go ahead and drop it down in the comments. We'll see what everybody says. But on the bottom, this is kind of what got me when I was looking at it in the store. It says Royal, let me read it first and then I'll show y'all. It says Royal Worcester porcelain made in England here on the bottom. It's probably not focused. There we go. That's about as close as I can get it with this camera for y'all. But I want to take, okay, so it was only $2.69. And I really wanted to take the sticker off. I don't know, sometimes I just feel like pieces are such good quality. And you can just feel, like, I am a touchy-feely kind of person when it comes to my stuff. I want to touch it. I want to hear it clink and make all the little noises. I'm gonna have to get something on this sticker to really get it off, but the pattern is pretty much the same on this side right here where the sticker is as it is all the way around. But look at that, y'all. Isn't this beautiful? Look at the little berries. I can't handle it. It's so pretty. This is some little press-on nails I did, y'all. I did not go to the salon, even though I really want to. I pampered myself and put some little press-on nails on with the glue or whatever. But yeah, so from what I understand, okay, hold on, let me show y'all the inside, because I can't remember if I did that. I get too excited. So it's very clean on the inside, and that's why I'm not afraid to use it. And the inside of this is very clean also. So whoever had this before obviously did not use it for its intended purpose. The top is kind of, you know, worn a little bit, but not bad. So from what I understand, from what I read, is what you do is you take like a little small skillet or something like that, and you put a little bit of water in it, and then you put your egg in this. So you crack your egg and you put it down in here, and then you put the lid on this, and it cooks your egg almost like it said, almost like a poached egg. I'll put a screenshot up here of the information that I found out, what an egg coddler is and what it does. So you can read it there. But yeah, so I really want to try this because I really love eggs that have like that runny yolk in the middle. And I have been eating a ton of eggs because I'm still trying to do like high protein. So it is always fun to find new ways to fix eggs. Now, I usually have a lead tester with me. I don't have one for this. We're just going to pray that everything is okay on that end. And I'm going to use it in this video and try it out for y'all and see if it actually works. I am so intrigued and so interested. And like I said, this is another reason that I love thrifting, because you just never know what you're going to find. And from what I discovered online is that this pattern here, this goes to like a whole set of dishes. So that's really, really fun. Like I said, I love the little blackberries on there. Like, look at them right there. Isn't that just so pretty? So yeah, I thought that that was a fun little find for just a few bucks, and we're gonna just see how it does. And if it just absolutely does not work and I can't find a spot for it, I do plan on having, I think I talked about this in a video or two ago, trying to do a house purge, like declutter and get rid of a bunch of stuff. And I've been trying to figure out where is the best platform to do that at. I got lots of advice from y'all, and thank y'all so much for that. But I'm just really trying to figure out, as far as like shipping goes and all that, like what is going to be the best option for not only me on my end as far as the work goes. This is the reason I'm not like a full-time reseller. I have so many people wanting to me, like even locally, they want me to open booths, and I've had people ask me to come and just like style their booths and different things like that. And even though I would love to do that, time limits me on a lot of that stuff. So even though I do appreciate those people and people wanting me to have a booth, all those sort of things, I just don't have the time to do it, because it is a job. It is work to resell and source and do all the things. So I just kind of want to sell things as I come across interesting things, or as I'm cleaning out my house. Let me show y'all the last thing that I picked up today, and I think it is just the sweetest little piece. It was only $1.69, and I'm not sure if it's going to work for what I'm wanting to use it for, but we will see. So I only paid $1.69, like you see, and I don't know if this is a mail holder, a plate holder. I don't think it's big enough for toast. You know, like back in the day, they had these cute little things kind of like this where it actually held their toast. I don't think it's for toast. Maybe it's a mail holder, but I was thinking that maybe I could use this. I just ordered, y'all, wait until you see what I ordered on Whatnot. I have become obsessed with that app, and I need to just get off, okay? So I found some of the most beautiful things on there the other day that I have searched probably years for, and I did pay up for them, so I cannot wait to share that with y'all. I can't show you right now because I don't have them, but I thought that this might be the perfect little thing to display them in. And so for the price, I thought that that would be great, that if I can't fit those things that I ordered in here, then maybe like if I do an online sale, no matter where it's at, I could use this to display like some of the smaller plates and stuff that I'm going to try and clean out and sell. So either way, I thought it was a great piece and will be useful one way or another. And I almost think, like if you look under here, it almost looks brass, but I don't know. It could just be metal. But yeah, when you look at it underneath, it almost looks brass. Can y'all see that? I don't know, just a great, great little piece there. So, all right. Well, that is everything that I picked up today while we were out thrifting. This was just a little spontaneous trip that we went out on today. Kelsey came by and asked if we wanted to ride with her. And, you know, I'm always down to hitch a ride to go thrifting with somebody, or just about anybody, just because I love it so much. So I'm super excited about my finds. I'm going to go get this cleaned up, and we're going to see how this thing actually does. Like, is it worth it? Like, am I going to be making my eggs in this every day? We're about to find out. Okay, so here's what Google told me to do. It says to use an egg coddler, lightly butter the inside of the cup, crack an egg into it, and add seasonings or other ingredients like herbs or cheese. Screw on the lid, then place the coddler into a saucepan with enough barely simmering water to reach halfway up its sides and cook for approximately 5 to 8 minutes depending on your desired yolk doneness. Carefully remove the coddler from the water, open it, and serve the coddled egg, and it says often with buttered toast. So let's go cook this egg. So I've already got my water going. I did wash this already, by the way. Scrubbed it really good. And lucky for me, I've got some room temperature butter over here. So I'm going to use this little thrifted butter knife that you can tell somebody's been using already today. And I'm going to put just a little bit of this butter down in here. And I guess this is just to kind of keep it from sticking. And I'm just going to run it all around. I don't know what I'm doing, y'all. Never used one of these, but it said to put a little bit of butter, so that's what we're gonna do. I kind of want some on the bottom. All right, that's probably good. Then I'm gonna get one of my eggs. We have chickens in our backyard, so we keep fresh eggs out in this at all times. So that's why I just have them sitting out on the counter here. They've not been refrigerated yet, so I can do that. So I'm just gonna take one of these very large brown eggs from one of my girls and crack it and put it in here. All right, there goes the egg. Wash my hands a little bit. All right, so I'm kind of scared to even try to put salt and pepper and stuff in there. Do y'all see it in there? My egg almost filled that thing up because we have like larger eggs. You would think back then they would too, so I'm gonna add just a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper right on top. And then it says to screw the lid on. So that's what we're going to do. This does not just sit on there. You have to actually screw it on tight. I'm scared I'm going to spill it out, so y'all bear with me. There it goes. You screw it on. And then you put it in this simmering water. It says for 5 to 8 minutes, and the water has to come like halfway up. I think the water's halfway up. Let me look. Let me add a little bit more. I'm a little nervous now. I think it's halfway up, but we're going to do just like that to be safe. So, once this starts kind of simmering, I'm going to, which it kind of already is, but I'm going to time it for, I think I'm going to do mine like 6 minutes. And then I guess you pull it out by this little thing here. We'll see how hot this is when we go to pull it out. But I'm guessing you pull it out with this and unscrew that and eat your egg. So I don't know, we're experimenting. We will see. I'll let y'all know in a minute. Okay, I thought I'd show y'all. We're about halfway through. Still have about 3 minutes left to go. And I hope I have it simmering good enough. Okay, timer just went off. So I'm a little nervous. I feel like I should. Is that hot? Let me see. Okay, well the rim of, y'all can't even see. Let me get y'all over here. The rim of this is not hot. The steam coming off the water is hot. Yeah, that's not hot at all. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just take it out and I'm just gonna sit it there for a second because I'm kind of nervous to open it being that hot. So I'm gonna finish my dishes and we'll come back in a couple of minutes and open that. It's like 4:36 now, so I'll be right back. Hey y'all, why am I so nervous? Let me go get my glasses so I can see what I'm doing. I'm gonna do it here over the stove, even though that's still hot. I just need to be careful. I'm just not sure what to expect, like if it's gonna be. All right, so let me hold it. Let's all say a sweet prayer together. Okay, I still think it's way too raw for me. So, I mean, it looks like it was trying to cook. Maybe I should put it back in and go like the full 8 minutes. I can't tell. Hold on. Like, maybe I didn't have it. I mean, it's trying, but that's just raw. I think what I'll do is try to do it a couple more minutes. Put the water back over here and see if that does it. Because it's trying. Maybe I just didn't have it up high enough as far as the heat goes. Okay, y'all, here we go. I put it back in here and let it simmer for like 3 to 4 more minutes just to be sure, because it looked still, you know, really raw. Let me scoot y'all back a little bit because I really don't want to get too close to that burner and hurt myself. Let's see. Yeah, the little metal, it's a little warm this time. So I guess we'll just do this. Set it over here. Let it kind of cool off for just a couple seconds. Okay, now let's try to open it again. I'm a little nervous about it being hot, so I'm going to hold it like this, just in case there's any hot water or anything underneath this lid. I don't want to burn myself. And I don't want to melt my little press-on nails either. Let's see. Okay, come on now. Wait, am I tightening it? Oh, I think I was tightening it. Ooh, okay. Sorry about that, y'all. Yes. Okay. See, I can eat it like this. See, like that? Let's get a spoon. Okay, went and got one of my garage sale teaspoons that you can't find at restaurants anymore. And let me grab this back up. I'm a little nervous because it's still so hot. It probably like would finish cooking a little bit more too once you take it out if I would just let it sit there with the lid on it. But I didn't. Yes, look at that. Look at that. See, I will eat it like this. Oh my goodness, y'all. I'm trying to pull up the bottom just so you can see. Look at that. See how it cooked it all that? Wow. Okay, I'm gonna let this cool off. And then I'm gonna get me a bite. I don't think I was just doing this for looks, did you? I love a runny yolk egg, so that one's actually kind of hard. I might have cooked it a little too long, but we're about to see how it tastes. Look at that. Okay, let me get it back. Move back over here to the bar. Yeah, I bet if I would have let it sit there a couple minutes, it might have cooked a little bit more. Let's see. That's good, y'all. That's good. I think I just found a new fun way to make my eggs sometimes. How cool is that? And you know what I wonder? Like, you could make this and then just like leave the lid on it and like send it or take it to work with you. Have it on like a break time or something because it has a lid. So yes, next time you're out thrifting and you see an egg, what was this thing called? Egg, coddler. Grab it, try it out. It's fun. And you can just feel like you're in the old days. Mine is super hot, but I can promise you I'm about to eat this egg and then I'm going to exercise. Such good protein for me. So good. See that? But it's still super, super hot. It's not, I can hold it by that and it's not hot. I'm super excited. Now listen, this is not making you like a boiled egg. You're not going to be able to pour this thing out and have a boiled egg in it. It's meant to eat out of this, from what I understand. And it's just fun. And this is a set that I found on Etsy. It's a 2-piece set for $98.52. So I think I did pretty good. So anyway, thank y'all for hanging out with me today, coming along and finding new and interesting things that we can actually use in our home at the thrift store. We hope y'all have a wonderful evening. We love y'all, and I'll see you on Monday with a brand new video. Gone.